Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Escape Pod. Thank you for escaping with us. As always, that's Andrew, and I'm Alex.
And as always, with great power comes great good moodability.
I'm in a good mood today.
I'm in a great mood.
You in a good mood?
I'm in a good mood.
I'm in a good mood. You in a great mood?
I'm in a good or great, either one.
My mood I would classify as superb.
That's a great word. Mine is perhaps outstanding.
Spectacular.
Spider-Man. Spectacular. Great show. unlike Ultimate. We're going to start with some news. Everyone liked High Low Buffalo last week.
Yes. So we're doing it.
Yep.
So I'll start.
Hit it.
Hi. Deadpool 3 has started production.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty cool. Obviously, Wolverine, Hugh Jackman coming back is awesome.
Did you see the picture of him?
Yes.
He's got the...
Yep.
The hair.
Yep, love it. I'm sure they're going to put him in his little yellow suit. I'm very interested to see how it looks on 6'5" Hugh Jackman, but
Yep.
I'm very excited. I think it's going to be great. I honestly, this is what I wanted to propose to you. Do you think they're going to bring back anybody else? Or are they just bringing back Logan? Because I would love to see a Halle Berry Storm. I would love to see a James Marsden Cyclops. James Marsden is one of my favorite actors, and I think he's really underrated and isn't get talked about enough for how many iconic roles he has. Or you want them to stick to just... I think it's going to be a buddy cop,
Yeah, that's
Deadpool,
I think
Logan movie, but just throw them in there.
I think they might get thrown in there.
Yeah.
I don't think any of them will be around longer.
No.
Like, Hugh Jackman, I think, will be in the movie like a solid amount. Everyone else, if they do it, it'll be like a quick thing.
But do it. Just do it.
Yeah.
Just do it.
it!
All right. Low. This is a funny low. Spider-Verse 2 is getting all the love right now.
It's a good thing.
We're seeing it. The soonest I will probably be seeing it is Wednesday.
Right, it comes out like Thursday, Friday. We have a screening on Wednesday.
You may be going to the premiere.
That is a big maybe.
Very unlikely, but maybe.
It's a maybe. Yeah. We'll see.
Will we know by the time this episode comes out?
I would hope that this episode comes out the day before the premiere.
So you would know.
I'm hoping to know in the next day or two, yeah.
Okay, so we'll let you know in the bio or something.
We'll post it on Instagram. I'll be posting on Instagram when I go.
Sure.
Follow us on Instagram.
We talk about it.
We'll talk about it on the Discord.
But so Spider-Verse 2,
I thought about this as soon as I got the email or text that I might be going. I was like, because sometimes I get these early screenings to these movies and I only get to take one guest, but sometimes I want to see these movies with like certain people or in like big groups. Like Spider-Verse is a movie that I want to see you at the first time. So like it's a little bit of a...
Oh, I don't care. I want you to see it as soon as possible.
Yeah, I know. But
I would just like to be going to these premieres like for the pod.
Yeah, no.
Like invite the pod so that I could bring somebody, but I want to you could bring somebody.
Sometimes I want to just like experience these movies with like someone that
I'm with you. I'm with you. And we do have to rewatch Spider-Verse. I can't believe you haven't seen it.
We will be
doing
that soon.
So anyway, Spider-Verse 2, the reason it's my low is because everybody's saying it's a masterpiece. Spider-Verse 2. I've seen multiple people say it's better than the first. And
favorite comic book movie of all time.
And I'm not low on that. Obviously, I'm excited to hear that. I'm sure it's going to be great. I just think people are being too low on Spider-Verse 1. As I've said a little bit before, but I'm going to say it again. I think Spider-Verse 1 is the best animated movie of all time.
Yep.
I think it's clearly the best Marvel movie of all time.
Okay.
And I think that the conversation for best superhero movie of all time is a 2-movie list. It is Dark Knight and Spider-Verse. I prefer Dark Knight, but it's very, very close. And so for y'all to be throwing around that Spider-Verse 2 is better. Now, I haven't seen it. So maybe it's better, but
You're going to hate it.
I loved... James Gunn came out and said that Spider-Verse is his favorite comic book movie of all time. Love that. So that obviously gives me even more... confidence in him and DC. But so, like I said, let's give Spider-Verse its flowers. It's the best animated movie of all time. It's the best Marvel movie. So let's stop throwing around the Spider-Verse 2 is better.
You're not going to like it.
Why?
You're definitely not going to like it better than the first. But I don't think you're going to find something wrong with it.
But I don't like Guardians 3 better than the first, but I gave it an 8 or 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
I still haven't seen it a second time, so I still don't have a score for it. Sorry. But I don't like...
I think your heart is just...
What if I go into this movie and give it a 9 out of 10, Spider-Verse 2, I will be thrilled that I gave it a 9 out of 10. But I'll still be on the internet saying Spider-Verse 1 is better.
That's fine. All I'm saying is I'm worried because your heart likes to hate things that shouldn't be hated for stupid reasons.
You hate Deathly Hallows Part 2.
That is your only example.
Stupid reason.
That is your only example, and it is not stupid.
Why don't you like Cars 2?
Because it's a bad movie.
Nope.
It has a 49% from audience.
Name one thing you don't like about it.
When I saw it as a child, I came out like, that's a bad movie.
Name one thing you don't like about it.
It's just not funny. It's not fun. It doesn't, like, the pacing, like, everything about it. It was just a bad movie. It was not entertaining. That's what's bad about it. You dislike things that shouldn't be disliked more than me, and I think you get off on it.
You don't like Dark Knight Rises.
You suck it into your
Dark
veins.
Knight Rises is great.
You stick hate into your veins and just get off. And I'm afraid you're just old and heartless sometimes.
You're older than me. You're an old hag. You got 2 feet in the grave. You're just an old man.
Not in my heart.
All right, let's go. Buffalo.
Yep.
Speaking of Buffalo, I've got a take on.
You like buffalo chicken dip?
I'm not a Buffalo guy. I don't like spicy things.
What if it wasn't that spicy? I'm gonna make mine. You're gonna love it.
Okay, I'll try it. I'll try it. I'm all about trying. Here's the issue. I'm a picky eater.
Me too.
But I am the most willing to try things of picky people I know.
I have gone to this man to probably upwards of 10 restaurants at this point, and he always says, I want a cheeseburger, just the cheese in the bun.
Cheeseburger in the bun. Done medium American cheese.
It's so funny. They're like, okay.
They're never good.
They have like all these fancy burgers, like all these toppings, like Red Robin, all these things, just like all these different like variations of burgers, like chilies, everything is just like just the cheese in the bun.
I've yet to have a burger out here that I've liked. And I go home and there's like 5 burger places I love. And it's just, there's no good burgers in Los Angeles. I don't understand.
Buffalo?
Yeah. Speaking of Buffalo, we get a Beast take here. Not Beast as in the X-Men, but Beast as in Mr. I didn't quite know this. Obviously, I'm a little bit new to YouTube and this and that. It's not a world that I'm used to. You showed me my first Mr. Beast video ever, like 2 months ago, was the eye, the kids seeing
healing
again,
blind,
healing the blind, which was a great video. I'm not knocking it, but I've never seen him before. I've heard of him, obviously. But I ordered a burger, a Mr. Beast burger.
Right.
And I didn't like it because there's no good burgers in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
But so I saw online when I was like looking into it, his first location, there were like 1 million people there.
Yeah.
You've seen the picture from the mall? Mm-hmm. Just unbelievable.
Well, that was a different thing, but yes.
Oh, what was that?
That was him doing some other event. That was well after Mr. Beast's burger had been announced. He did do a Mr. Beast burger, and the line was over 2 or 3 hours long when he announced that. But the mall was something else. But you can see how big of a crowd he gets whenever he does anything.
He gets attention.
Yeah.
I wanted to talk about this because I was thinking about this. When is somebody going to put him in a movie? I'm sure he doesn't want to be in a movie, but there has to be a blank check moment where they're like, we'll give you $10 million. And he'll be like, yeah. Or we'll give you 10% of the box office. And he'll be like, yeah. If he is drawing these crowds for his lackluster food because of his YouTube personality and whatever, when is somebody just going to make him the main character of a movie and just, or a side character or something?
Yeah.
Have him be the whole marketing for it. Just make YouTube videos about it and shit. Oh, I'll be at random theaters. If you go see the movie, I'll be at 100 random theaters this month and I'll be giving out $1 million or $10,000 or something like that to one random person. That's going to be the biggest movie of all time if he's drawing these kind of crowds. How long is it till Hollywood realizes that and stops putting Lizzo in The Mandalorian and Travis Scott in Ballers and puts this actual A-list celebrity who can draw a bigger crowd than the Super Bowl? When is somebody going to put him in a movie?
It's a great question.
He's going to make a shit ton of money. I just don't know how close they are to doing it. I'm sure it's something he's not interested in, but I'm sure there's a blank check.
No, I think he's interested in anything that can help generate revenue, like for his YouTube videos. He's a kid that's made YouTube videos since he was like 15, and now he sells cookies, he sells gummies, he sells candy bars. He has a restaurant.
Yeah.
And
is he involved in the drink?
Prime.
Yeah.
No,
That's the other guys?
that's the other guy.
Okay.
But like he said that he started these companies literally just to create more revenue for his YouTube videos. So if movies do that, I'm sure he'd be down.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
All right. You're Hello Buffalo.
Hi. It's a very Spider-Man week for me. I opened up my Twitter and all I saw was Across the Spider-Verse stuff, and Spider-Man 2 released a trailer on PlayStation and gameplay footage. It looks great. I haven't played the first game. You haven't played the first game. All I've ever heard about it is that it's great and awesome. And then obviously,
Did you watch the story? Like, you know what happens and
No,
stuff?
I have not been spoiled.
Oh.
I know nothing about
Oh,
it.
I watched it all. Like when
No, I haven't.
the game
I haven't
came out.
watched it. I haven't seen anyone.
It's legitimately one of the best Spider-Man movies.
I'm
the
going-
story is brilliant.
I'm gonna play it.
Okay.
So I want to stream it on Wafello,
So the new one's a co-op.
which we could.
Should we play it, ladies and gentlemen? We will stream it.
Should we play Spider-Man
We'll
2
do
on PlayStation?
Twitch or something.
I'll
or
do YouTube, and we
or
can-
we'll stream it if you
Yeah.
guys want.
Neither of us have PlayStations. We'd have to spend over $1,000 on getting PlayStations, probably. But let us know.
Maybe we could rent one.
Yeah, so I want to play through the entire first one in preparation, and then co-op the second one or whatever it is.
Something else, like would anybody be interested in us streaming video games at all?
Yeah.
Because we play Mario Kart and you get really, really mad at me and it's very funny. It is very funny when you're just getting hit by turtle shell after turtle shell after turtle shell and you just start screaming. It's hilarious.
I get less mad at you and more mad at the game because it's an inanimate object.
But it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
I've
continue.
heard me raging is entertaining to people.
Very.
Suck my balls! Charles Mutz! Yeah, so Spider-Man 2 on PlayStation looks very
Yeah.
good.
And the
Are you,
Craven looks great and obviously looks phenomenal.
Oh, yeah, great. The
It looks
symbiote
stunning.
suit.
And it's got the big logo.
You Peter or you Miles?
I would want to be Peter here because symbiote.
Oh, he has the symbiote in the trailer.
But once he gets rid of the symbiote and we're fighting Venom, I'll be Miles.
Fair enough. Low is Ray Stevenson has passed away.
Yes.
So he was known for a few things. He was in a lot of stuff. There's a couple that obviously nerdy people will know, but he was Marcus in Divergent. He was actually Frank Castle in a Punisher movie. I'm not sure. Punisher Warzone. It was an old thing. He was Dr. Tim in Walking Dead. He was Gar Saxon in Clone Wars.
Yes, he was.
He's going to be Balin Skull in Ahsoka.
In Ahsoka. He's the guy with the orange lightsaber in Ahsoka.
That's super dope. And then obviously he was Volstagg in Thor.
Yes.
So he was only like 53, 57.
Real loss.
Yeah. So
R.I.P.
I knew him as Volstagg. I didn't know he was going to be in Ahsoka, and he was in all these other things. Very cool. But yeah, so that was my low.
Very low. I mean, real loss. And let me tell you, underrated voice performance is Gar Saxon. Obviously, everybody's going to focus on the design of that character because for me personally, it's probably the coolest design in all of Star Wars. The horns, the Mandalorian helmet with the yellow visor, it's just unbelievable. I love that design of that character. But he actually gives a really particularly compelling voice performance. Like, he's only got probably 10 lines, but everything he says is in Clone Wars. He's in Rebels as well. But everything he says is impactful. And then when he's upset when Maul betrays him, you can tell. He's like, what the fuck?
I don't think he says that.
He doesn't.
Okay, good.
He's just really upset. And yeah, it's a real loss. R.I.P. And, prayers and thoughts to his family.
My Buffalo, just something random about me. I play Catan a lot. Big Catan guy over here.
That it?
Huh?
Is that it? That's just all you're saying? Are you good at Catan?
Yeah. I have a very large brain. Okay? I want you to understand that.
Okay.
And you'll never beat me.
I don't know how to play.
Actually, you could beat me. I have played this game multiple times, and I have introduced people, and the first time they ever play, they win. It's happened multiple times. Because the game is like half chance. But I
it's
consider
like Monopoly, but Monopoly's half chance, and I'll beat you in Monopoly every time.
You're not beating me in Catan.
You'll even not trade with me. Like, you'll embargo me to avoid it, and I'll still win.
I think any competition on this earth, other than having a longest neck, I think I could beat you in.
You'll never throw a football with the proficiency that I can.
I've got a chance.
No, you don't.
Got a chance.
The years and years and years of experience I have on you, it's not even close.
Got a chance.
You will never throw a football with the proficiency of me. You will never. Let's see. What else can I beat you at?
It's going to take you a while to think of another one.
It will.
No, I mean, just being confident. You can beat me
Yeah,
there.
you don't have my confidence.
No. Except for right now, apparently. No, Catan's great. I've played on stream.
Play
before.
with like a patron or something.
I'll play with patrons.
Play patrons or something. I want. Please beat him. Please.
There's
somebody
always a
beat him.
chance. I lose all the time. Like it's not a thing that
So
you
then
can.
you're a bum. Stop talking.
I'm not
shit.
a bum, but
I'll beat you in Smash. You're never beating me in Smash.
Okay, that is true. You did kind of rape me in Smash. You just like I know I did. Hey, on the Patreon episode, you threatened to sexually assault me.
Yep.
And I might be playing Catan on stream. I've streamed it before. I'm trying to get back into that. But maybe I'll play some patrons on stream Catan.
That'd be dope. Yeah.
Let us know if y'all play Catan. Do you like Catan?
Yeah. I don't know. I've never played it. What is like the? Is it?
Can I teach you? It's kind of like Monopoly.
What is like? Compare it to games. Is it like chess?
No, it's like Monopoly.
And, like Pokemon, competitive Pokemon, which I'm really into. I've never like played at a high level, but I watch it. Shout out Wolf Click. Like it's like poker and chess at all times is like competitive online Pokemon.
Yeah.
What would you like? What's two games that you would compare Catan?
To Risk and Monopoly. I think it's
I
Risk.
love Risk.
That's the conquering the world one?
Yes.
Yeah, so you're building roads and like settlements, and settlements are like houses, and then you can upgrade them into cities, which are kind of like hotels, and you have to like get to certain spots to get more resources, and you buy stuff, and you're trying to get to like 10 victory points, and you can get that by each city is worth 2 points, each settlement's worth 1. If you get the longest road, that's 2 points. There's just different stuff you can do. It's really fun. It's also a game that you can kind of chill and like have some music on in the background and talk while you're playing. I play it like all the time.
You play it like once a day.
Sometimes.
You play Catan as much as I play Monopoly.
Maybe that's why we're so mentally sharp.
It keeps me mentally sharp, baby. Absolutely. I play Monopoly probably every time I shit.
I don't play Catan every time I poop.
Okay.
I set aside time.
What do you do when you poop?
I'm on my phone.
What are you doing on your phone?
Not playing Catan.
Are you playing games, though?
Probably looking at a picture of you.
All right.
Hot seat?
Well,
No?
I mean, we just talked about the Patreon.
Yeah.
Let's plug the Patreon. Sign up for the Patreon. We're doing something special at 100 patrons.
We're at 94,
So we
which
might
is
hit
crazy.
We might hit it before this comes out.
Yeah, this comes out in a few days, so we might not. We might. But like when this episode comes out, y'all join, get us to 100. What should we do?
We haven't decided yet.
You want Rachel to decide right now live on the pod?
Rachel, what are we doing for the Patreon?
When you hit 100?
Yeah, when
Yeah,
we hit
please
100
be nice.
patrons.
I can veto this. I'm scared now.
Okay.
I think that both of you should dump a bucket of ice water on each other's
I can.
Done.
I can do that.
Done.
Yeah, we'll
All right, we will dump a bucket of ice water on each other's heads.
Naked.
Are we going to blur it out?
We're not doing it naked, first of all.
Okay.
I'll do boxers.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm a really weird
If
looking...
you hit it while I'm here, can I do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Rachel will do it. Yeah. Yeah, so that's what we'll do at 100. At 200, though, I don't know what we're going to do. At 300, we're going to kiss.
No. The patrons asked for a sex tape. No and no.
We will kiss at 300.
No.
And I will make it happen, believe me.
See, that's the sexual assault I was talking about.
Yep. All right.
Hot seat now?
I was thinking...
Trivia?
Hat Guys Tweet of the Week.
Ooh.
I forgot what it is.
Be slightly profesh.
So somebody tweeted, name a bigger downgrade of Adam Warlock in the comics to Adam Warlock in Guardians 3. And then somebody tweeted and said, I swear y'all don't read comics. Adam Warlock is a C-list character at best, LMAO. He's not him. And somebody retweeted that and said C-list characters deserve the same amount of respect in adaptations as A-list characters. Correct. Ding, 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 Castle at Castle Dead. You couldn't be more correct. If it wasn't for C-list characters getting respect and love that they deserve, we would not have the MCU, because let me teach you that the Marvel Comics was entirely the X-Men, the Fantastic Four, Hulk, Spider-Man, and Wolverine. Those were the A-list characters in Marvel Comics.
For a long time.
And the Avengers have always been the C-team and C-list characters.
I wouldn't say C team.
Absolutely.
Maybe B. But
Oh, you're over the Fantastic Four?
no. It's definitely X-Men,
X-Men, Fantastic Four. So that's A, B, C.
They could both be A. Like, X-Men and Fantastic Four are definitely A, and then the Avengers. If you want to talk about C-list, you can talk about Guardians, you can talk about
Guardians are
Ant-Man.
Z-list. Let's not get excited
like Ant-Man.
here.
Ant-Man is not that big of a character. We wouldn't have that unless we treated him with respect. There's a lot of people in the MCU.
Just treat characters with respect.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
That's my take.
And I liked Adam
I
Warlock.
love this. I loved this
My
tweet.
friend is a big Adam Warlock guy, and he liked it.
Your friend is not a big Adam Warlock guy.
He went in before Guardians. He said the one thing I want them to do is make sure that Adam Warlock is good and like overpowered. And he came out of it and was like, yeah, it was all right. He didn't like everything they did with it, but it didn't ruin the movie for him, I guess.
All right.
But no, yeah, I agree.
I just thought it was a great tweet that I wanted to highlight.
DC can't even treat their A-list characters with respect.
Until James Gunn.
Until James Gunn.
We'll see in Flash. I will see in Flash. You've already seen Flash.
Yeah. When are you seeing? Is that this week? No, it's next week.
It comes out in like 3 weeks. I don't know when the I'm going to see it.
Is Rachel going to go see it with you?
Probably not. She's not going to be in town that long.
You never know.
She leaves on... When do you leave?
You'll get her flight? You're just not going to tell me?
Yeah, she had a flight.
Just leaving? Can't third wheel anymore?
You going to come with us to Disney?
And third wheel at Disney?
Yeah, it'd be cute. We can invite...
Me crying is cute?
What do you want to do?
I'd love to do hot seat.
Let's do it.
We haven't done hot seat in a while. Hot
Let's do
seat is a
it.
game. We set a timer. One person gets to ask another person as many questions as they want. And in that time, and we rapid fire them and learn a little bit more about each other and become closer and more intimate.
How long?
Hot seat is better than a kiss, by the way.
How long?
I want to do like 4 or 5.
All right, I'm going first.
Okay.
You ready?
You're asking me questions?
Yep.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
3, 2. How do you cope when things get hard?
Starting with a banger. I mean, there's so many answers to this. I pray. I try to do devotions more. I should be doing them consistently anyways, but I try to do them more. Pray. If I'm really, really bad, like I was this past couple weeks where like I couldn't function, I try to do things that I enjoy. Like I hung out with you and her more. I hung out with Peter and Zach.
We did a lot of Nerf gun wars. We did
Nerf-
a lot of Mario Kart.
Right.
We did a lot of...
watch movies, try to do stuff that distracts you. And then I always say, give yourself the time to let it be hard and give yourself the time to let yourself be sad. Do not force yourself to try and get over something when you're not ready. But then when you are ready, do it. Don't let yourself drag it out for eternity. There is a point where you have to be like, okay, I'm still sad, but it's been long enough. And it's time to work on myself and work on the way I'm thinking and fix things.
Are you in that phase now?
I'm getting close. It'll
Nice.
be in the next week or so where I'm like, okay, I've been sad enough. It's time to start focusing on being happy again and trying to be happy for others, because you can't be good for others if you're just always in the dump on yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So that, I guess, YouTube's another one where I'm like, I've been in the dump a long time, and you just try to focus on the good, focus on the positive. Can't always do it. Let yourself have that time to be sad, but then eventually realize that it's time to focus on the positive again.
Great. Penis or butthole?
Ooh, penis.
Mm-hmm.
Buttholes or buttholes?
That's what I said.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I said.
Yeah,
Clink
okay.
me. All right. You've accomplished an unbelievable amount of shit in your life, and you are constantly saying that you love content. This is what you want to do. You don't want to make movies. You're not writing scripts. You're not talking to producers. You're not trying to act. You just want to make content. Mm-hmm. But and you've accomplished. You've done the pinnacle. You have 1 million subscribers. What's something you still want to accomplish that you definitely aren't close to?
Well, I would have
And
said,
don't give me some bullshit like 10 million subscribers.
no, I would have said like create a community and be able to,
You have that.
yeah, I'm working on that now. So other than that, I mean, there's
How about a second gold plaque?
that'd be sick. I think there are a lot of things that I could do. I want to continue to reward and create experiences for people that like the things that I like and make them happy through that. Like the Stranger Things experience that I did. I'd love to create a show or a board game or like a tour, go on tour or like something like that just continues to bring people together and is more creative than what I'm doing now. It's not specific, but sure. Is this, I'd also like to accomplish not being single.
Sure.
I'd love to get married.
A wife, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. If you could pick one article of clothing that you would have to wear for the rest of your life, I assume it'd be the Spider-Man jacket.
Absolutely.
Give me the second option. You can't pick the Spider-Man jacket. You have to wear that item of clothing every day for the rest of your life.
This is a really bland option, but I'm just gonna
black t-shirt.
Yeah, there's a black shirt that I wear that like kind of goes with a bunch of stuff and like.
What is the most trouble you've ever been in?
Like with my parents?
Or online? Did you say something racist?
Oh, this is a great story. There was one time I was streaming and an ad came on for someone campaigning in Georgia. And they called voter ID laws racist or something. And I just thought it was really stupid. Like, you can have your opinion on it or whatever, but, like, calling anyone, like, just, it's automatically racist if this is a thing. So I said something like, no, it's not. And I, like, exited out of the ad. I was like, it's just an ID or something like that. And someone watching it emailed Josh about me being political on a live stream. It was like literally like 5 seconds when an ad came up. I was like, that's stupid. Don't call me racist, or like, don't call people racist for like needing an ID to vote or something.
That's fascinating.
So that was funny. With my parents one time, this was like back before I had a phone. I was emailing like inappropriate stuff, not like pictures or anything, but just like, I was like in middle school. Like I didn't know what I was doing. And they found the emails and I was grounded like for like half a year. That was pretty bad.
What was your favorite inappropriate email you sent? Was there a porno that you're just a really big fan of?
We weren't sending pornos. We were just like flirting and like talking about like what we like. There was one time where like emailing this girl. We were like, let's do stuff on a Ferris wheel. It was so stupid.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Is that still a dream of yours to do stuff on a Ferris wheel?
No, I had no idea what I was talking about.
What made you lose your love for Ferris wheels? I got a last question after this.
I grew brain cells.
All right. What book impacted you the most as a child?
The Bible. Christian, baby.
That was so much.
It was the answer.
All right, nice work.
I mean, Harry Potter was pretty big too. Okay.
I was waiting for like an ugly duckling. I really liked. I liked Caps for Sale. My mom and I used to read it, and she would go, "Caps for sale, 50 cents a cap," and I have a very strong memory of that, and it's a really big part of my childhood.
The fat cat sat on the mat.
There you go.
I remember reading that with my dad.
There you go.
Can I have your phone for timer?
No, but I'll time it.
Okay. Well, how long did you do? 4 minutes?
5 minutes.
You did? That was 5?
Yeah.
Great. Let's do it. Oh!
You're on camera duty.
5, 4, 2, 1. If I came home drunk one day, what would your reaction be?
I would fuck you. I'd be so happy. Not actually, but like I would be so happy if you came home drunk.
So happy that you would...
No, get off of your high horse.
You're the one that said it!
Obviously, I was with you, dog. Let's keep it moving. We got 20 seconds left. What's 20 seconds in.
What's the best part of your week so far?
This week?
Yep.
Rachel's in town. So it's been great. We've been doing a lot of shit. She's very good at spending my money. So we've been going and spending my money.
Yeah.
We just saw the X-Men movies, and she really loved them.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, that's great. That's a huge part of my childhood. I was really into the 90s cartoon.
Yeah.
And they're continuing it. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah.
Disney Plus is doing more seasons, which is so exciting. But so because she loved the X-Men movies so much, she said she'll watch the X-Men cartoon with me.
So really
I'm excited. So we were at a Funko Pop store, and she specifically, they had like X-Men, Ian McKellen, Patrick Stewart, Professor X, and Magneto, and she's like, I need those. I was like, oh, that's great. Okay.
That singular moment was your favorite part?
That was dope, yeah. I was really happy about that.
What's your least favorite part of the week then? She done anything to piss you off?
My bank account is like hurting a little bit. I've spent a lot of money.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Speaking of the X-Men comic or
Yeah.
the TV show,
Yeah.
Rogue,
Obviously.
banging.
Yeah, I'll be dead, but yes.
Right. Worth it.
I told Rachel that because she's like, she's not getting into cosplays or anything, but she's like, oh, I want to be Attack of the Clones Padme for Halloween. And I'm like, yeah, 100%. And so we're like talking about
With
X-Men,
glasses for some reason.
of course. And we're talking about the X-Men, and I'm like, Rachel, you could do Rogue.
It's like I don't remember Padme in Attack of the Clones wearing glasses. Shut the frick up! You didn't see the extended cut. Wear these. That's great. Is Spider-Verse?
She's blind. She can't do it without them.
Yeah. She was wearing contacts in the scenes you saw, but George Lucas said, "Is Spider-Verse going to be better than Guardians 3?"
Yeah.
You pretty confident in that?
Pretty confident about after these reviews and
Right.
stuff. Like, because I loved Guardians 3. I did like it a little bit less than you. Mm-hmm. And I like it just kind of a little bit less than everybody else. Everybody's like just ignoring all the problems with that movie, which I am too. They just matter a little bit more to me.
Yep. Okay. This one's cute. What's the best part of us?
Like the podcast and everything?
Just us in general.
Just our relationship. I love how into the Nerf gun wars you're getting. Like, that's kind of like, there's things I like more. There's nothing I like more than waking up and I got a text from you like, hey, come into my room. Like, we got to plan the episode today or whatever. I love just like the walk over where I knock on your door, you come in and everything, and I'm sitting there and we're bouncing off ideas. Well, I thought about this Would You Rather game. Oh, we got to do that. That's
Yeah.
it for I love that idea.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought about this game. Oh, what about High Low Buffalo? And you're like, boom.
That's my answer.
That's really my answer, but it's been so fun that you are like as into the Nerf gun shit as I am. We're getting a lot of Nerf guns. Hey, Nerf, X-Shot, one of y'all sponsor us. We will make the best content ever for you.
We will make a bonus video where we put on GoPros and just play a Nerf gun.
And if you guys want a Nerf gun war from us, we will make it happen.
Yeah. Who's better at Nerf?
You are probably. But,
Really? I did not expect you to say that.
But here's the thing. I win more than you do when we play the
free-for-all.
the free-for-all.
Because I'm reckless.
You are so reckless, but you are a better shot. And tactically, I have limitations. I get so in my head, I just reload automatically. I don't need to reload. I have 6 shots in here. Why did I reload after 1? And you know that. So you typically get me.
What are we at?
4 minutes.
Okay. If you could change one thing about Rachel, what would it be? She's right there.
She has continued to put her foot down that she will not watch the Planet of the Apes movies. And
why?
yeah, and we made a bargain a couple weeks ago, and part of that bargain was the next time I want to watch them, we will. But I don't want to force my girlfriend to watch my favorite trilogy of all time.
Yeah,
I want her to be excited about it the way she was interested in Star Wars and interested in Marvel and interested in X-Men and all this shit, where she was like, yeah, I'll watch these. Let's do it. I want that for the Apes movies.
How old will you be when you get married?
Probably your age, 25.
Just stick that knife in a little deeper. Mm-hmm. That's great. What about me? How old will I be?
82.
Insult me. You just did, but another one.
You know John from Peter Pan, the guy in the pajamas and the top hat? Every time I see that iconic silhouette, I think of you. That is exactly something that you would wear. Pajamas, a top hat, and an umbrella for a cane.
I'm going to do a couple more.
Okay.
Compliment me.
You look Jewish.
Give me one piece of advice. It could be about the pie, it could be about life, it could be about anything.
You need to work less on emotion.
I need to work less on emotion. Oh, okay.
When you're working, take emotion out of it 50% of the time. It is the reason for your lack of success. Not actually, but you know what I mean. That wasn't a very serious piece of advice.
No, that's fine.
I was going to make it really elaborate and do what I just did and be like, See, that's why you were nowhere when I came into your life.
Oh, right.
I was gonna do that, but
Cool. I had a few more, but I'll save them till next time.
I don't like this table even in the slightest.
It's the same exact table.
No, it's not. This has a ridge, and the other
The
one doesn't. No, it doesn't. You know it doesn't. And now that I've pointed it out, you don't like it either. It's also harder. I like pressing.
It
into
is the
squishiness
same
of
exact brand, and it is the same. I got 2 of them at the same exact time. It is not that different.
For context, we took all the tables out and the chairs and everything, and we use them in the backyard for cover for Nerf.
Yeah.
We bought a ton of furniture the other day.
Yeah.
For
We went to a yard
Nerf
sale,
wars.
and they had a bunch of Nerf guns.
And it was great. One of the ones that I was
The
just
Fortnite.
shooting you with.
Oh, that one too.
The Fortnite one's good too.
Because that's like automatic. I'm good with my 6-shooter.
I am
love
too.
that thing.
No, it's amazing. And the fact that you get 2 of them for $12 is just absurd.
Yeah.
The other day I was at Target and I almost got a ton more bullets. I probably should.
We also need to clean up.
You're probably right.
Yeah. Our entire house is just covered with Nerf darts right now. Or outside, at least.
Everywhere outside. Everywhere. And we have a puppy and she eats them. And the Heat are playing today.
Are they going to win? I hope so.
I hope so.
I really hope so.
I just, the Nuggets already have 6 days of rest. And I don't even want to have to worry about this series. Because right now I'm not worried about the series. Like, the series is over. It's just about when.
Imagine
if we lose.
First time
don't
ever.
say that. Don't say that. And a reverse sweep. If it were to ever happen, though, it would be this series. The talent mismatch between us and them is hilarious.
Man, I got to think of some really funny way to celebrate if that happens.
Terrible.
Like, bring in a cake. Be like...
My pant historic.
Yeah, history.
Congratulations on the historic run.
Yeah,
and it's a green cake.
I'm gonna do that.
My Panthers are in the Stanley Cup, so it's fine.
Yeah.
And honestly, look like the best team in hockey.
Yeah, they've been crushing it.
Yeah, it's amazing. We swept the freaking Carolina Hurricanes. Us from Florida, we don't care nothing about hurricanes.
It's true. True.
Shout out Matthew Kachuk. All right, what are we doing now?
I think you have trivia for me.
Yeah, I don't have much, so we're just kind of wing it. Okay?
Wing it.
Actually, we're doing Disney trivia. My computer's dead.
Wait, profesh. We're trying to be profesh.
This is a disaster.
What do I say every time we have a meeting? We need to be
slightly profesh.
Slightly profesh. And I end the meeting. Hey, this episode where we're going to be slightly profesh.
Yes.
Is this slightly profesh? Not in the slightest.
You're right. I'm sorry. But so, like I said, I'm not being slightly profesh. But
I'm not even asking for full profesh here. I'm asking for slight profesh.
I know, but my computer's dead. It was at like 50%. My computer's just an old computer. I just need a new computer.
It's your computer's fault.
Yes. Inanimate objects. You hate them more than I do.
Yeah.
So anyway, I had a bunch of songs prepared, and that was going to be the whole trivia. But the issue is I didn't do that because I'm lazy. And
not profesh.
Exactly. So I only did 3. So I was just going to do those 3 and then do it. But now I'm just going to save those 3 and hopefully be less lazy and do a future one. And now we're just going to do Disney trivia.
You just looking up Disney trivia?
Yep, so you'll probably already know it because this is literally your job.
Yep, let's do it.
All right. Which classic Disney princess lives in Bavaria?
Snow White.
Correct. Who is the youngest Disney princess?
Snow White.
Correct.
Big brain.
What short film featured Mickey Mouse's first appearance?
Steamboat Willie.
Wrong. Plain Crazy. That's what this says. I thought it was Steamboat Willie as well.
What did he say? Short film?
What short film?
I guess that's different than just a short.
I don't know. You got screwed there. I thought it was Steamboat
What's
Willie.
it called?
Plain Crazy.
Interesting.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
What year did the New York Mirror feature the first ever Mickey Mouse comics?
1930, 40, 34.
Just stay.
1930.
Bang! I was like, there's no way he pulls this out of his ass. Who is the only Disney main character who doesn't talk throughout their entire film?
Dumbo.
Correct.
Dumbo's kind of racist.
Sorry.
We invite you here into our home while we're filming a podcast.
Can you be slightly profesh?
Slightly profesh. Yeah, Dumbo's kind of racist.
Oh, this is tough. You're probably going to know this.
I'm
though.
not one. I'm more of like a conservative person that doesn't get offended by things. But even I was watching Dumbo. I was like, whoa.
He's saying some shit.
Well, Dumbo doesn't talk, but like, I mean, it's a really, really old movie. So like, it's just a product of its times. But like, they're setting up the circus. The only people doing manual labor, black. And then they have like birds later in the movie that are like crows that are like stereotypes.
That's racist for you to point that out.
It's racist for me to point out the racism. I apologize. I'll do an apology video later.
In the movie Sleeping Beauty, what are the names of the 3 good fairies?
Flora, Fauna, and Merryweather.
Very good. How many daughters does King Triton have in The Little Mermaid?
7.
What are the names?
They're all starting with A. It's like Atina.
Good.
I don't care enough to memorize these, but I've seen them all the time.
There's one more. There's like a regular name.
Alina.
Close, Alana.
Yeah, they're all like that. It's weird.
It's singer. Hello.
Adele. Adele Leon. Odell Beckham Jr.
That was Odell Beckham.
Yeah,
Jr.
I know.
Just making sure.
Okay.
Rachel didn't know that. Rachel didn't know who Odell was before he played for the Rams.
She also sneezes a lot. What's that about?
Bitch.
Yep.
Adela.
Adela. I thought I said that.
No, you said Adele, and then you said Odell, and then you said Adelian.
I said Adelion. That's definitely wrong.
There's Andrina, Arista. Put a B in front of that bitch, and she's making me some Starbucks coffee.
Arista. It's a good one.
There's Atina. There's Ariel, obviously, and there's Aquata.
Aquata. Sounds like a superhero.
Uh,
Maybe with like 5 more. I think I've done well.
Oh, I didn't know this one.
Plain Crazy? What was it?
Yeah, Plain Crazy. It wasn't even Crazy Plane. It's Plain Crazy. We
Plain
going Plain Crazy.
This guy's crazy.
The best joke in any movie the last 5 years. Of course I'm going to shoot him. He took a bite out of my ass.
This guy's crazy.
So good. Disney films often use 2 different talents for speaking and singing voices. Mm-hmm. Who was one of the few prominent actors to perform as both the speaking and singing voice of his Disney character?
It just has one option?
Mm-hmm.
Is it somebody I know?
Mm-hmm.
Josh Gad.
Mm-mm.
I mean, technically he does both.
He does do both. You're right.
Yeah.
But
so what does it have, though?
it's a more prominent actor. It's like a big name. Hasn't worked in a while. Who's your guess?
Lin-Manuel Miranda?
Huh?
John Robb.
No. Jonathan Groff is not a bigger name than Josh Gad.
What's the movie?
Pocahontas.
Oh, John Smith. Don't know. I should.
YNW Melly.
What?
That's your hint. Melly Boy.
Not helping.
Mel Gibson.
Yes, that actually was who I was thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Melly Boy was throwing me off, though, somehow.
That was really funny. YNW, do you know who YNW Melly is?
No.
He's a rapper. He's in jail. He's from Florida.
Makes sense.
Who voices Remy in Ratatouille?
Patton Oswalt.
Very good. What MCU character is Patton Oswalt?
Yeah, he's some S.H.I.E.L.D. agent.
Nope.
Yes, he is.
Nope.
Yes, he is.
Oh, he's something else now. New movie. I don't think he's a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent.
Phase 5? Phase 4?
Phase 4, yeah.
Am I tripping balls? No, I don't know. What is it?
So yes, he is.
He's
he
in
is
Agents
in
of S.H.I.E.L.D..
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but that's
Thank
not
you.
what I'm asking. He's in a Phase 4 movie.
You know this?
She hasn't seen this movie.
I don't know. It must be one that I didn't like.
Think about a big clip for us.
It's in Shang-Chi. He's in Eternals. Yeah, that's what I would have guessed Eternals, but I don't know who he is.
He's Pip the Troll.
I have no idea who that is.
One of my favorite after credit scenes of all time. When Harry Styles gets introduced. Pip the Troll is his friend.
Yeah, okay.
That's Patton Oswalt.
Oh, cool. Give me 2 more.
How many tentacles does the octopus have in Finding Dory?
7?
Correct. Do you know the story about that scene? The octopus scene where he's like going around the room when Dory gets introduced to him took 8 years to animate.
Jeez.
Yeah. So a lot of people shit on Finding Dory. They don't think it's a strong movie, whatever. Every time I rewatch it, I'm like watching that scene, marvel. It's like marvel. It's unbelievable.
I just should watch it again.
Rewatch just that scene. It's worth it. It's just like when you think about it and you're like,
I don't
wow.
think Finding Dory is like a top Pixar movie by any means, but like that ending where she sees the line of shells leading back to her family.
It's great.
I was like,
Yeah, it's
that
great.
was like a Pixar moment.
It's great. It's just not. It's just really not strong
For the rest of the
all
movie.
the way through. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
But there's some really good jokes. Destiny, This Is Your Destiny really got me in the theater. I remember I was like,
Yeah, she wasn't that funny.
Just laughed hilarious. Like I thought that was so funny.
When they go off the hill and it starts playing the like Louis Armstrong like jazz song when they're like in slow motion like flying through the air, I thought that was pretty funny.
Yeah, there's some good stuff in Finding Dory. It's just it's certainly not Nemo.
Yeah, for sure.
Nemo's a
So
masterpiece.
Good. So good. Last one, let's see what it is.
True or false? Jesse actually belonged to Andy's mom.
That was a theory for a while, and I think like someone technically like confirmed it or whatever, so I'll say true.
It is technically true.
Yeah.
Apparently. I've never heard that before. I think it's kind of dumb.
Yeah.
All right, last one.
Oh,
Pizza.
Planet.
Bang. Nice work.
They used to have a Pizza Planet at like Disney World or something, and now it's not there anymore. It makes me very sad.
Horse.
Yeah.
Bring it back.
Bring it back.
I want to arrive.
I'm going to ask the people watching 4 trivia questions. Every answer I'm going to ask 4 questions is a number. Those 4 numbers in order will be a password to a website that I have hidden around the 15-minute mark of this video.
If you think this is stupid and don't want to do it, comment below.
We're going to have to film a whole bonus video for this. So, yeah, sorry.
No.
There's a URL hidden somewhere in this video around the 15-minute mark, and this is the password you need. How many heads does Fluffy have in Harry Potter? Don't answer. How many original Avengers were there? How many nations are there in Avatar: The Last Airbender? And how many seasons of Ted Lasso are there? Good luck. We're doing a bracket, and this one's going to be fun, I think. So we've done DC, we've done Harry Potter.
I need to shave.
You can't. They're still in the finals.
I know. I just want to shave so bad. It's so much now. Like, I don't like how my mustache feels. I don't like...
How's kissing him right now? It's just like it always is.
Below average, I'm sure.
Bracket. We're going to do DreamWorks.
I'm excited about this.
I really am too. We were making the bracket earlier and it seemed kind of fun. Now, I will say we threw in Gru into this because he didn't really...
Did we?
I threw him in, yeah.
Oh, I didn't want to do that.
Because he, he's not going to fit in anywhere else. And he is Universal in animation and stuff. So, here we go. This is just street fights. Who would win in a fight?
These are not the droids you're looking for.
Sir Alec Guinness.
Goat.
Who would win in a fight? Metro Man from Megamind or Red Death, the dragon?
This is a heavy...
First round.
This is a tall order. It's got to go Metro Man.
Yeah, you got to go Metro. He's basically Superman.
He is Superman. In fact, he's faster than Superman.
Yeah, did you see that scene where he's just like walking around?
He's so fast. If that's how fast he goes...
Another speedster scene I don't like.
He's going to win everything.
Yeah.
If that's how fast he is and he's Superman level, like impermeant or what's the word?
Impervious?
Impervious. Like if he's Superman level strong and he's that fast, he's absurd.
Barry Benson, Tai Lung.
Okay, here's the thing.
If you don't,
Here's the thing.
Don't come over here with this bullcrap.
Here's the thing.
Don't come at me with this bullcrap.
I've seen Tai Lung. I know he's a threat. But I've seen Barry do quite literally the impossible, which is have sex with a human.
No, you have not seen that. That is a lie. We're putting Tai Lung through.
So, if Barry could have sex with a human, I think he could beat the tiger.
He's not beating Tai Lung. Death?
He's a leopard, right, Tai Lung? He's a leopard or a tiger? He's not a tiger.
I think he's a tiger.
He's a leopard.
I think he's a tiger.
He's a leopard. He's a black leopard.
He's a snow leopard.
Bang!
Nice job. Death from Puss in Boots
The wolf.
or Pitch Black from Rise of the Guardians. We got two villains. Now, I haven't seen Rise of the Guardians, but I'm going to look up Pitch Black.
Death is like omnipotent.
Right.
So it's got to be death.
Yes, but it's shown in Puss in Boots that you can beat him if you change your fate and you change the way you live your
like
lives.
eventually he'll come around. I just...
Yeah, but in one fight, he never beat, technically, Puss.
He was playing with his food.
But I'll put Death through for now. Roddy from Flushed Away
The little mouse.
or Puss in Boots? Puss in Boots. Wow, so next round it's going to be Death and Puss in Boots. Toothless, Rumpelstiltskin. I'm going Toothless.
Me too. But Rumpelstiltskin, I feel like, could outsmart most people on this list, but he can't outsmart a dragon.
Right, exactly. That's exactly my
He's just going
thoughts.
to burn you alive.
Yep. Donkey or Gru? Gru.
Yeah, he's got minions.
Freeze Ray. Susan Murphy. Big boy.
That's the big old bitch.
Yep. Or Fiona. Another big.
She's not a big old bitch like Susan.
I know,
I'm
but
going
she's
Susan.
a large
Susan's
lady.
Gonna squash her like a bug.
Yeah, Susan's tall.
Susan's a big old
From
bitch.
Alien
Monsters versus aliens. What do we got?
I don't know how this happened. Master Shifu, Master Oogway. They both could have been contenders for the finals. I don't know why they had to go up first round. That's my B, but it's Oogway. It's Oogway.
Have we seen Oogway fight?
Yeah. He fights like in the afterlife thing, and then we also see him take down Tai Lung in the first movie just by like touching him. Goat. Just doesn't even move. Please stop. Thank you. Shrek versus Tigress. Also hard. I don't want to put Shrek
Your
out.
father, the goose. So good.
I just found out I was adopted.
Must have been quite a shocker.
Yeah. I think
I want to go Shrek.
I want to go Shrek too, but I think technically it's Tigress.
She's so much more. I trust her training wise, but what is she gonna do to him?
I mean, like, look, Tigress has fought really big, strong brutes like Shrek, and she's been able to take them down just because.
But Shrek is like absurd.
I don't think he's like absurd.
You can't light him on fire.
Shrek just because the iconicity.
Yeah.
And we have other.
Yeah, I don't want to give it to Tigress. Yeah, Shrek.
Hiccup, David Montgomery.
Is this underrated Chicago Bears running back Dave Montgomery,
Yes.
or is it overrated Detroit Lions running back Dave Montgomery?
It's underrated Chicago Bears running back.
See, that's tough. I'm going Dave Montgomery.
Me too.
Yep.
Especially if this is first movie Hiccup when he has my body type. No, he's not doing anything.
Does he get bigger?
By the last movie, he's like a dude.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Good for Jay Baruchel.
Mort. Oh, King Julian.
Okay.
Versus Jack Frost.
Jack Frost.
Here's the thing. Listen. I think Mort is capable of anything if you put King Julian's feet in front of him. If you say you have to beat Jack Frost to get to King Julian's feet, I think Mort's going through anybody. But I'll give it to Jack Frost, I'm just saying. Turbo. I don't want to read this. I don't want to read this because it's going to make me really, really upset.
You have some affinity for Turbo?
No, but he's going against Poe, and you're going to say Turbo's going to beat Poe. And
No, he's a snail.
yeah, but he's Flash.
Is he Flash?
He's fast.
All right, then it's Turbo.
No!
If Turbo's Flash, then he's Flash. How fast is Turbo? I'm going to Google this. Turbo the Snail top speed.
Qualifying for the race via achieving a speed of 226 miles per hour.
He's not Flash. 226 miles per hour.
No. He's just a fast car.
But he's a snail. So it's Poe.
And Poe's got some sort of like magic. Like
Poe's
in the third
got magic.
Yeah, I'll give it to Poe. The penguins of Madagascar. They also have like some sort of like thing in them that like they could do anything.
No, yep.
Versus Spirit, the
I
horse.
honestly like penguins.
Penguins.
I like the penguins to make it far in this bracket.
Me too.
The penguins are crafty.
Vector, villain from the first Despicable Me.
Oh yeah!
A vector aligned with both direction and magnitude.
You know that's Jason Segel.
Yeah.
So good.
Very good.
Oh yeah! He's so good.
His theme song, barrel. Oh, so good.
Despicable Me 1 is great.
So good. It spurred the Minions movie, which is like the highest grossing animated movie ever or something.
No, Frozen 2.
Versus King Julian. I like to move it.
Yeah, but
they
it's
could have a
Vector.
dance off.
Oh my
That'd be sick. I want to see a dance off between Vector and King Julian.
Yeah, me too, but it's Vector.
King Julian would win the dance
I
off.
want Vector to win this whole thing.
No.
Vector's so funny.
Not happening.
Oh yeah!
Shin.
Oh, it's a little teensy weensy toilet. Curse you, tiny toilet!
Shin.
The peacock.
Peacock from Kung Fu Panda
Gary
2.
Oldman, the goat.
Hard.
Dude, Gary Oldman doesn't get enough love.
So
Commissioner Gordon, Sirius Black, the peacock. He's a problem.
He's such a good villain.
He's so good.
Versus Astrid.
I scarred you. Scars heal. No.
No.
Wounds heal.
heal.
So good.
I want to watch that again.
We got a lot of animated movies on our docket.
Astrid. She's the female. She's a great warrior, though. She's not beaten.
He's got knives in his feathers are knives.
Dude, his fighting style where he's
it's
like...
amazing.
He like blocks and then like...
It's
Like, he'll
amazing.
like stun you. Like, so cool.
Kung Fu Panda 2 is so good.
It's the best animated movie of all time.
No, let's not get excited. It's no Spider-Verse.
It's my favorite. Mantis versus Moses. From Prince of Egypt.
Prince of Egypt. Wow. This is tough because Mantis is a problem.
Yeah, but Moses brings on a whole plague of locusts, which is like a whole like army of mantises, basically.
And Moses...
Actually, Moses doesn't do anything. God kind of does this. But
yeah, but Moses is God's preference.
Yeah.
Except he doesn't get into the land.
It's true. He struck the rock.
No. Like, he dies right before they get to the promised land.
I know,
then
but
he
like,
dies.
he got punished for hitting the rock.
Is that what it was? Is that why he didn't get to enjoy
He was supposed to speak to the rock and it would pour out water, but he hit it. And God was like, what the frick are you doing? And then they had to like wander for another 6
God's
years.
kind of moody in that movie.
I don't know if that's in the movie. That's in the actual Bible. God's mega moody in the Old Testament.
The Jews, man,
I mean, they were freaking stupid, though.
they're always worshiping false gods.
Yeah,
and
just
stuff.
cut
What are
it
you
out.
doing? You got one boss.
Yeah, Metro Man versus Tai Lung. It's Metro Man.
Metro Man's going to win this whole thing.
But Tai Lung deserves it. Death versus Puss in Boots.
I'm going Death.
I'm going Puss in Boots.
I'm going Death.
In that movie, he finds a way to beat him. You can't just say like Death incarnate is.
But Death is eventually going to get him. He's gotten him 8 times
Yeah, but we're talking
before.
about one fight.
One fight, he's gotten him 8 times before.
No, because Puss never actually died.
This is the thing. You are taking... This is funny, because this is the reverse of a conversation we've had where you had to explain this to me. You are taking the one example, which is the exception to the rule, versus the 8 times that Death has gotten him.
Death did not fight him, and you're taking Death and using him as this cosmic entity, which he technically is.
He is.
But when he becomes personified, he's this thing that you can fight, and Puss figured out a way to beat him. If you're saying Death as in the concept, then he's going to beat everyone that ever is on any bracket ever, because everyone's going to die unless
I think that Death should be on here. I think that Death should win here.
No, that's too overpowered. That's like a concept that like transcends like even these characters. Like it's like everyone's going to die.
All right, give
like
it
he'll
to
beat
Puss.
he'll
Give
beat
it to Puss. Give it to Puss.
he'll beat Superman with
Yeah,
that
give it to Puss.
with that logic.
You've sold me.
Toothless versus Gru. This one's good.
No, Toothless.
Gru.
Toothless.
Gru's got the minions and he's smart. He's got all the gadgets.
But he's not fast. Toothless is like the lightning. He's the lightning thief, right?
Bruh,
What's his name? He's a lightning striker or whatever.
Gru stole the moon. He can handle a dragon. All right.
I'll give it to you.
Now,
Toothless will you up though.
here's the thing. Toothless becomes the alpha of all dragons.
I'm telling you.
So if he...
Toothless is a problem.
Dude, there's some
so fast.
There's some epic moment where he's shooting and like flying through and like...
Yes. Toothless is a problem. I think you're sleeping.
I'll give it to Gru if there's like the Batman argument where he has prep time. But I'm going to say he doesn't have prep time.
But it doesn't even matter if he doesn't have prep time. Like think about it. Gru with unlimited prep time versus Toothless, you think wins. That's fine. I will give that to you. But think about it like this. Even with all the prep time, how much does Gru know about this thing? And how is he going to counter how fast it is? It can literally bull rush him.
He made a shrink ray. I'm sure he can make a slow down ray.
Give it to Gru.
No, I already put Toothless through.
Damn it. You're right.
Susan Murphy. Actually, he didn't make the shrink ray. He stole it. But Susan Murphy.
The big old bitch.
Master Oogway. Not even a competition. I already put him through. Don't worry. Shrek. Shrek versus David Montgomery.
Shrek.
Shrek.
I just don't know what he's going to do against Shrek.
Jack Frost or Poe? Poe. He's the dragon warrior.
Sure.
Penguins versus Vector. Penguins.
Yeah.
Yep.
Shame. I hate to see Vector go.
Shin versus Moses. Going Shin.
But Moses has God on his side.
Yeah, but Moses is still human. He messes up a lot, you know? And like,
But he can part the Red Sea.
yeah, but you got to think hand-to-hand combat here. What he's got, he can turn his staff into a snake.
That's true. What are you going to do against those knives?
He can make locusts and frogs come out of the water. Like,
Okay.
I'm giving it to Shin. Let's finish this up. Metro Man, Puss in Boots.
Metro Man.
That's so dumb. I want some like really iconic DreamWorks characters to make it through. If Metro Man makes it all the way through, he's just gonna
Where is Megamind? We didn't put Megamind, we just put Metro Man?
I forgot to put Megamind on here.
And you're over here putting Gru?
All right, he'll be our bye seed. He'll make it to the next one just because we forgot it.
That's fine, yeah.
Okay,
I'll give
that's
that.
my bad.
No, but I don't want two Megamind characters.
Let's replace Metro Man with Megamind.
No, because
Yes.
who did Metro Man? No, because Megamind isn't beating Red Death.
Or Tai Lung.
No, neither.
But Metro Man's more of like a DreamWorksy character. Like when we get to the final brackets, I don't want like Superman, Homelander,
Metro
Omni-Man.
Man. Well,
Metro Man.
Homelander wouldn't make it.
Yeah, Homelander's a bum.
Homelander's really weak. I don't know if you know that. Power scaling wise, like he's the strongest of that universe. But he, like, Omni-Man would rape him. Like, Superman would rape him. Like, it wouldn't be.
No. Yeah, he's a bum. I kind of want to replace Metro Man with Megamind.
No, Megamind, you left him off.
I don't want Metro Man to go to the next round, though.
He is. It's Metro Man.
Just a repeat of all the same kind of characters. Megamind is at least like different. Toothless versus Master Oogway. Master Oogway. Shrek versus Poe. Poe. He's the Dragon Warrior. Shut the frick up. Penguins versus Shin. The Penguins of Madagascar versus Shin from Kung Fu Panda 2.
I think the Penguins can take Shin.
I think the Penguins can take Shin.
I think
too.
the Penguins can figure it out.
Shin's gonna be like really caught off guard because
The Penguins are crafty.
I've got another thing. The tooth slayer, the tooth whatever, the goat that's supposed to be able to see the future in that movie says that he will be beaten by a warrior of black and white. Guess what the Penguins are?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're gonna have some.
The Penguins are crafty. I like the Penguins.
He's gonna come out with his cannon.
I think the Penguins could beat Metro Man.
Yeah.
I think the Penguins are going to win this.
They might. Shin's gonna come out with his cannon and all his knives, and then Skipper is just gonna be like, Rico, rocket launcher.
He's going to eat them. That's what I was going to say. He's going to throw knives. He's going to throw the cannons.
Yeah.
He's going to eat it.
Yeah. Kowalski analysis. Yeah, so Penguins.
Yep.
Megamind, Master Oogway.
No, it's Metro Man, Master Oogway.
I'm giving it to Master
I'm
Oogway.
giving it to Oogway. Oogway will find a way.
He will find a way. Okay, Poe versus the
Because
Penguins.
Brad Pitt, he's just not in it.
Yeah, he gives up.
He's not into it.
By the end of
he
the
wants
movie.
to make music.
Yeah.
So far, he's like in it, but now he's not in it.
Yeah.
He's retired.
Poe versus the Penguins. This is the most even fight I think we've had the entire bracket.
I'm giving it to the Penguins.
I'll give it to the Penguins just because there's 4 of them and it's a team.
Yeah.
But I would... Oh, please animate this. Poe, like, fighting all the Penguins at once for, like, a solid, like, 30 minutes.
And I think it'd be like a fair fight. Like, I don't think they'd kill each other.
No.
I think they'd shake hands in admiration.
Yeah.
But I think the Penguins have the edge.
This is so fun. This is so fun. Okay. Ah! This is so great.
What was that?
In the finals.
The other episode when I went, "Ah!" and you were like, what are you doing? You do this all the time.
I am specifically excited about one thing that I am currently talking about. You screamed out of the blue randomly and interrupted me while I was saying something. There is a difference.
Okay.
I want you to be excited. Be excited about this matchup. Are you ready?
No, I'm on my phone.
Master Oogway
And the Penguins.
and the Penguins. Who wins?
This is tough. I feel that Master Oogway has the potential to one-shot all 4.
Exactly. Oogway is the GOAT.
But I like the Penguins.
I like the Penguins too. They're both making it to the next round.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter,
I
but
want to give it to the Penguins.
I want to give it to Oogway.
All right, I'll give it to Oogway. He has the potential. He can one-shot them.
Just because he has some of that magic stuff. He like took down Tai Lung
He can one-shot them.
without moving.
He can one-shot them. Yeah. Like, I don't think Poe can one-shot the Penguins.
No,
Oogway can.
Not yet. Poe might eventually get Oogway level. And Penguins are kind of like Batman too. They might give him some prep.
They're like Batman. I
Dude,
agree. I
have
agree.
you seen that one clip where they're on the plane that's going down? Have you seen that clip? And they're all just like working, and they see another plane, and they're just like working together to like get to the other plane, and they're like passing out peanuts to the passengers while they're like prepping their flight.
Oh, I have seen that.
And then
clip.
they're just like falling to their death, and Skipper's like, all right, find something that we can use. And then they like somehow survive.
They're
It's
great.
so good.
They're great.
So great. Okay. What a great time to be alive.
You and yours. Come on. You and yours. Come on.
Am I supposed to say something to that?
Versus me and mine. Are we talking teams? Are we talking teams? Are we talking sides? Want to come with me? Come on, just guess an artist. Very famous.
Post Malone.
Me.
Kendrick Lamar.
Damn it.
The Weeknd.
No. Bigger than all those guys.
Drake.
There you go.
Ah!